Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Divine Debut. How are you all? This is Kathy speaking. I'd like to thank you all for being here, and this is your mid-month of June till end of June 2018 general and love reading. I would like to let you know that the video that I have posted, 30,000 subscribers, there is a competition on that video. I'd like you to have a look at it. If you are interested in receiving a free reading, taking part in a competition where you can, if you are the chosen one, I'm choosing 3 people. So what I have received, all the love and admiration and comments and beautiful things that I have received from my subscribers, my clients, my fans, the people who follow me, it is time for me to give something back, and that is because I'm celebrating getting to 30,000 subscribers, which is a massive for me. It is amazing, and I'm totally thrilled. So, dear Sagittarius, I'm doing a different reading. I also explain this different reading, which is called my Divine Reading, and I explain it on that video. So, let me see from the Major Arcana for Sagittarius, dear Universe, what do I need to let Sagittarians know for this time? And we've got the Justice card. Now this is a double meaning, this card for me. In the Pictorial Key Tarot, this card, which is the Justice card, also comes across as the Queen of Swords for me. So you are dealing with air qualities. So Gemini, Aquarius or Libra, more than likely Libra. And this can also speak of any legal issues, divorce, alimony, child support, anything to do with legal issues. Now this can be a solicitor, someone who's there for you, and this can be your karmic relationship, because the position of this card is the lesson that we receive through karma or dharma. Dharma is positive karma, right? So it's a number 11. 11 is a new doorway, something new beginning for you. Now, for Sagittarius, Spirit Guides and Angels, what do we have for June, mid-June till end of June 2018 for Sagittarians? Someone said to me, please don't say Sag. And I love the word Sag, so I'm sorry, but yeah. Sagittarius is such a long name. Sag is such a cute name, so please forgive me if I call you Sages. Okay, now, the root of the issue is the 10 of Cups. Now, the position here is the hidden position. So this is what is unknown to you. So we've got the 3 of Wands. Okay, now the past position, which is the recent past, we have the Queen of Cups. In the position of the present, we've got the Ace of Wands. Now, the primary focus or your goal is the Knight of Swords. The action or the advice position is the Magician. Now, the position here is the position of the divine. This is universal help. This is your spirit guides and angels. And this is also what is happening planetarily. So the transits, the transiting planets, this is how they will affect you. Well, this is the universe, right? You've got the Star card. So Aquarian energy. And the outcome and the result of your reading is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles can be the Miser card, but it's also, for me, it's holding on dearly to something that is very important to you. Something, and it's a 4, which speaks of your home, your root, your roots, right? Your heritage, your family. And we do have the family card, the 10 of Cups, in the position of the root of the issue and the foundation, yeah? Ten of Cups, happy family, the tens. Now, tens always can break down because it's a completion card, yeah, number. So we drop the 0 and it becomes the Ace of Cups. So something has happened in the distant past which has completed some sort of an emotional family issue. Now, it is in the distant past, which says that there was probably and obviously a happy family situation, but that got to a fruition, the 10, where that breaks down and becomes a 1. So it's like you're beginning again. Now, is this beginning again because whatever you've been through, you have found your balance? Because this is the main energy here, right? It's the Justice card, which says Libra always speaks of balancing out. It also speaks of, as I said, legal issues, but Libra is also it is the 7th house in the natural zodiac of partnerships, relationships, romantic or not. It could even be in relation to business. Now, so we do have like a Queen of Swords here. So, dear Sagittarius, are you dealing with an Aquarian or a Libran individual? Because we've got the main focus and the goal is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can speak of fights, yes. It can speak of disagreements. It's quite a fast-moving energy. And this Knight also seems to go back to the past to me. So with all these retrograde planets, are you going back to your past to tie up loose ends or to bring something to life, something that had died in the past? Could that be the case for you? Could you, with the retrograde planets, and Neptune is actually going retrograde in 3 days, we've got Mars is going retrograde on the 26th of the month, which is in just over a week. Pluto is already retrograde. Saturn is retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. You know, it's just there is so many retrograde planets. Mercury will be turning retrograde very soon, like I think beginning of July. Hold on. Sorry, not beginning of July. I think, if I'm not mistaken, on the 26th of July, and we do have, of course, the eclipses. We've got 2 eclipses in July, which there's massive changes happening, okay? The world is shifting. The energies are shifting big time, and we know that eclipses are very karmic. So you're moving back to what you felt very passionate about, something that you creatively created, something that you brought to life, something that you felt very strongly passionate about. And look at all this yellow here. Yellow, which is warmth, which is clarity. In the hidden position, you've got the three of wands. So I believe that where you are right now, it's like a new beginning, yes? You're pushing, like you're using all your fiery energy to move forward. Now, the advice is, with Mars going retrograde, dear Sagittarius, the advice is not to push too much, because then that can become aggravation. So with a hidden message, with the 3 of wands, 3s are always about expanding on what has grown for you. What you have planted in the past has taken form. You have already given it out to the universe and you're waiting on the return. Now with this card, it says that it is coming back to you. So there's that word back. So with all these retrograde planets, it's time to redo things. Now, so we've got in the near past, we've got the Queen of Cups. Now, if this is your energy, it's saying that you need to trust your intuition. You need to believe in what those little voices are saying to you. You need to listen to those. Now, the Queen of Cups can be a different person in your life. So it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Now, Cancer is where the moon is as I'm doing this reading. Cancer can be very sensitive, and Cancer is the house of home, right? Our roots, our stability. Now, some of you, because I see the Queen of Swords as an air sign, it looks as though if you are dealing with two people where you may be closing the door on one and opening the door on another, then I would say that your future is with this air sign. Why do I say that? Because the Queen of Cups is someone who's got their back turned to justice. So they've been unjust. They've been unfair, right? And the Queen of Cups could be someone that is too driven with their emotions. They do not look at the facts, whereas the Queen of Swords here seems very decisive. She is someone who can be quite intellectual. She could be working in the medical field. Did I say medical field? I meant to say in the legal field. I don't know why I said medical field. That will probably resonate with some of you. And that could be a message that was just meant to come out. But someone who is too emotional, someone who is, yes, she is a queen, but she's not the king, who would be much more balanced, right? Now, some of you, as I said, you could be choosing between two partners, an air sign or a water sign. And I believe that this air sign may be someone from your past. So you may be closing the door on a water sign now, moving into deciding to go with this air sign, which could be an Aquarian individual, Aquarius or Libra. I don't have Gemini here, so. Now, in the position of action and advice, it's the mercurial energy. So this is Mercury, right? This is the card of Mercury. This is the Magician. So Mercury is all about communication. Mercury is actually in Cancer when I'm doing this reading. So it does speak of family. Now, if you've been in a happy family in the distant past and you feel as though, let's say you're going through legal issues and you're tying up the knot with that situation, because as I said, the 10 breaks down to a 1. This is something new that's coming in. So it's as though we've got two aces here, right? So new beginnings, but you are the Magician, which says that you can, through communication, bring happiness to your life and have a new beginning, right? You've got everything that you need. You've got all the ammunition that you need to begin something. Now, in the position of result and outcome, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which, as I said, it is something, it's the card that can mean the miser, not having enough money, not having enough material things around you that will make you happy, but it's a number 4. Fours are they're an even number, and 4 speaks of the house, the home, Cancerian energy. 4 could also speak of, just holding on to your funds. Maybe some of you are trying to buy a home. Maybe some of you are having to move, because we've got movement card here. We've also got looking across the seas. So that could be a card of movement as well, international movement. Now, if we look at the 2 cards here, if we look at the 3 and the Ace, they equal the 4 of Wands, which speaks of celebration in a home, some sort of stability coming in, something that's going to bring happiness into your foundation. So this move, and as with a star card here in the divine position, this is going to bring for you what? It's going to bring in, yes, clarity. It's going to bring healing for you. So whatever you have gone through, you are going through a process of healing. Now, this is a wish card. So the divine is bringing you your wish, something that you are supposed to be receiving, right? So if you've been jolted off the path that was cutting for you, because the Queen of Swords can be very cutting, right? Now we've got a queen here and we've got a knight here, so there could be an age difference. Maybe the female is more mature in age or in just generally more mature thinking than what the male is, whoever takes the role of the male, whoever takes the role of the female. But this is also, you know, something at a distance. This can speak of communication. Aquarius is where the south node is, and it is being triggered with the eclipses. So we're supposed to be letting go of what is familiar to us, something that we've already worked through previous lives, and we're supposed to be moving into an energy which is something more towards what our love, what our heart, what our soul desires. And it is all about desire, right? Because that's what the North Node does in Leo. It desires what the heart, what speaks to the heart. Now, looking at this area here, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Justice, which is balance, and then we've got the Star. So some of you have got a new beginning through balancing out or through the justice system, and your wish will be granted and there will be healing. Now, looking at this position here, again, another ace. You've got all the tools you need. So we go 1, 11, and 3. So it's funny because the Justice card can, in cardinal numbers, it's like a 2, right? It's got 2 pillars. So it's as though we're going 1, 2, 3 here. So there is growth, promise of growth. But looking at this 10 of Cups here, which is at the base of your reading, right? It's just pointing to these 2 aces here. I'm just trying to see if there are any more messages. If this Queen of Cups is a partner of yours that's been very stingy, very emotionally detached, okay? Maybe she's going through her own issues, yeah, and she's trying to find her footing as well. So maybe it's just, you know, sometimes with life, people tend to grow separately, dear Sagittarius, and people have got to follow their own path. So if your path is not parallel is good in a sense that you're both going towards the same outcome, but sometimes parallel lines do not meet. So sometimes they've got more chance when they're moving away from each other. They can do the 360. They can do a 360 degrees and find each other. So if this is a twin flame reading, then I do believe that this is your partner here. So either, as I said, it could be Aquarius, could be Libra. A small chance that it would be Gemini, but yeah. Justice is coming back to you. So what you have given to the universe is coming back to you. It's going to balance out. So know that if you have paid your dues, then you will receive. If you have not paid your dues, it is time to receive. It's just the way the world works. Okay, dear Sagittarius, I think I will leave it at that. The time of Justice could be around the time of Libra, right? Just looking for last messages. One more message is holding tight to what you believe and what is dear to your heart is going to bring it in for you. And I believe that the happiness is going to be so overwhelming that It's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. There are cups here everywhere. I mean, this leads to the star. This is your divine message. And I'm so happy to give you this message. Now, dear Sagittarius, if this reading resonated for you, do know that you can go to Vimeo. I've got an extra special hidden message there where you can rent a video of mine. It's just around about $5. If this resonated with you, please go there and have a look at that video. You may receive more information through that. Okay, so the information is in the description box below for that video. So do take care of yourselves. I will be back before July for the July to end of the year 2018 readings. And also the July readings will be up around the beginning of July. So sending you my love and my blessings. Do keep well and know that through patience and through trust, you will get to your desired outcome and your goal. See you all later. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.